This is Big Boy News with Joseph Berry. Welcome again to Big Boy News. Today we would like to cover 3 top stories. First up, as President Theodore Roosevelt has an 11th-hour attempt to get the people votes. He proposes a 51-mile-long canal that would cut shipping time in half. Second of all, there is a big problem with addiction to McDonald's food. In Brooklyn, the neighborhood of Mapleton, which has a 95% obesity rate. Are people eating too much McDonald's from the dollar menu burgers? And third of all, will there be a new way to invest your money? Stay tuned. Hi, this is Joseph Berry. Today we will be talking about the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal, proposed by President Theodore Roosevelt, would be a 51-mile-long canal that would connect the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific Ocean. This would cut costs of shipping and more economical advantages. The would be located just north of the South American border. This would be estimated to 9 to 12 years of construction needed. Let's see what the locals have to say. Altin, love, to you.
Here are some questions for you. What are your opinions on the Panama Canal?
I feel excited about the new start of the construction of the Panama Canal that will link the Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. It sounds revolutionary and will make it easier to travel, as well make it easier to trade. But the problem that they might face is tropical disease, and that worries me, but it will be fine overall. I am also ecstatic, especially because our president, Theodore Roosevelt, is supporting the canal, so it must be good and important for our community.
What do you think Panama will do next when this amazing project has been complete?
I don't know exactly what they will do to top the Panama Canal. If it all works as planned, it will revolutionize transportation routes and it will lower time and expenses. But whatever they do next, hopefully, will only benefit us as a community.
Do you think the U.S. getting involved with Panama will benefit it?
The U.S. getting involved with Panama Canal will benefit in many factors, such as the Panama Canal won't just increase trade but shorten trips around the U.S., and it will increase exports of agriculture and manufacturing goods.
One eternity later.
Hi, I am Joseph Berry.
This is Artur from Big Boy News.
Today we will be talking about the Panama Canal. Since the completion has arrived, we might as well cover this story for you guys. Over to you, Artur.
I'll be leading our first story we'd like to cover of the Panama Canal. Finally, after 10 years of working, 75,000 workers, of which 28,000 are dead. The great Theodore Roosevelt oversaw this area as a great chance to go into history as a person who made trading so much faster. The Panama Canal was built so we were able to go through Panama instead of around South America. Here is field reporter's name live at Panama Canal proposed area.
Over to you, Altin, love.
Here are some questions for you. Think losing thousands of lives was worth it for the Panama Canal?
I don't think people dying justifies building a canal for the U.S. The U.S. now has a strong relationship with Panama, but how long will it be before the imperialist country subjugates Panama? It's possible the U.S. will betray us, as it did with Latin America, putting fear into them by dominating them.
Are you astonished by this moment that has occurred?
I'm not surprised the US came to befriend Panama. Our country became independent around a decade ago, and the US came to, quote, help us by seeing us as weak. They're merely using us. And if a revolt in Panama happens against America, like there was against Colombia, I won't be shocked at all.
Do you deduce that there will be a lot of trading going on in the Panama Canal?
US trade will increase, and so will the trading of Panama. It made reaching Panama from the US easier, causing US trade to increase. But does that really justify people dying for a simple canal only to benefit the US and to derive the countries that are involved with the US out of their economy?
Thank you, Scrub Sadmir. As we continue according to what he said of how this canal could bring more imperialism and more control that the US has over Latin American nations. As he also noted, it was not worth for 28,000 deaths. This overexpansion and lack of moralism could lead to the downfall of the United States. Let's hope for the best. This is Joseph Berry and
Arthur Patrick.
logging off. Good night.